Hi, I'm Professor Soicher. Thank you for visiting. I hope you find this tutorial useful. This is a video showing you how to create an APA formatted reference page for a research paper or literature review. I will be showing you how to make the reference page using Word 2010, but the steps will be similar in any word processor. Because we are continuing this page within a document we have already started, our font, Times New Roman, 12 point, our spacing, double spaced, and our margins, 1-inch margins, should already be set. As with all the section headings in your paper, the heading for this page should be centered and bold-faced. Type out references with a capital R, and then highlight the text. Select the center justification from the paragraph toolbar. Also, select bold from the font toolbar. Press enter. The rest of the text on this page should be left justified. Only the heading is centered. Next, type each of your references according to the format I will show you here. I will also point out some common mistakes students make when creating reference lists. Let's take a moment to look at the citations provided by a search engine. Here, you can see that I have searched for articles on memory in the ScienceDirect database. I have selected this article, entitled Daytime Naps Improve Procedural Motor Memory. Over here in the upper left-hand corner is a link that reads Export Citation. From this screen, select Plain Text Format, and then select Export. Copy and paste this information into your document. Let's go step by step through the information that was exported by the database. It will be easiest for us to create our citation from scratch, but using the information provided by the database. For the author's names, we want to keep the last name and shorten the first name to just the first initial. The last name should also come before the first initial, like this. There should be a comma in between each name, and also an ampersand before the final author's last name. Next, the year of publication, not the month, we don't need that, appears within parentheses. Type a space, parentheses, 2006, parentheses, period. Next, type the title of the journal article. This format produced by the database is correct, where only the first word has a capitalized first letter. Type a period. Next, type the name of the journal. The name of the journal should have each major word capitalized and should also be italicized. Type a comma, not a period, after the journal name. Next, type the volume number. You can see volume 7, which is also italicized. The issue number is optional. If you would like to include it, it should be within parentheses, adjacent to the volume number, that is, no space between the parenthesis and volume number, and should not be italicized. type a comma after the volume or issue number, then type the page numbers. For the page numbers, do not include any text like PG or pages, just the numbers. Then type a period. For the Digital Object Identifier, or DOI, include the letters DOI, then a colon, before the identifier, which is here. A DOI is like a permanent URL for the article that never changes. Let's delete this information now. We have everything we need. We don't need the URL or the keywords. The last thing to take care of is spacing and indentation. Highlight the text and choose 2.0 spacing if it's not already formatted that way. Each line in a citation after the first one must be indented. Place the cursor at the beginning of the line to create what is called a hanging indent. Press Enter, press Tab. Let's look now at a second citation, which is exported from EBSCOhost Academic Search Premier in APA format. For this article, we choose to cite, and we copy the reference that's illustrated in APA format. Notice anything about it? That's right, the title of the article is not formatted correctly. I am showing you this example to illustrate that even if a search engine or database claims to use APA format, always be sure to double check it. Parts of it could be wrong. In addition, the spacing and indentations will not carry over from these programs. Let's correct the title so that each word except the first one has a lowercase letter. The exception here is following a colon. The first letter of any word following a colon is always capitalized. Everything else about this citation looks good, including the italicized journal name, italicized volume number, and page numbers. The DOI will not fit at the end of this line, so it is moved to the following line. When you have more than 2 citations, which I'm sure you will, you need to place the citations in alphabetical order according to the last name of the first author. So which comes first, Potkin or Backhouse? Backhouse. So this citation should appear first on the page, followed by the Potkin citation. A few other notes for you to remember. Never change the order of the authors within a citation. The order matters very much to the people who wrote the article. Second, never number your references. Third, never put citations on your reference page if you haven't used them in the body of your article, and vice versa. That's it. Look for my other videos on APA formatting, including how to make a cover page and how to format in-text citations.